Your brother got it right. The L word, all true. Every letter of it. I love you. Damn.
Damn.
It all started around the time I grabbed a fireplace brush and swung it at you. You grabbed a fire poker.
Just stand up.
You proposed a mutual disarmament. Recognized I wasn't a burglar. Made me laugh. Now, here I am. Completely disarmed.
And disrobed. Am I a lucky guy or what?
You and I, not so lucky.
Josh, let me in. Don't be like this. Josh? Josh, please.
She's breaking in.
Please come in, Miss Kay. Erica. Sorry. Make yourself comfortable. Can I get you anything? Would you like some tea? How could it hurt to hear what your mother has to say?
I asked my mother to keep confidence. She gave me her word, and she broke it. There's nothing she can say that I want to hear.
I did it for Josh, so he wouldn't get involved helping Babe kidnap her son.
You don't give a damn about Babe.
I'm off. Inside voices, don't break anything. She's your mother. Be nice.
You should go, too.
I'm not going anywhere.
What was so urgent?
Well, let me put it this way. Pop, congratulations. Brace yourself. You're going to be a grandfather all over again.
A grandfather?
Mm-hmm.
What's happened?
Long story. Let me ask you a question. How hard is it to get custody of a child who hasn't been born yet?
Ow! Be careful. God, they're not kidding.
If you cannot afford an attorney,
He didn't even do anything
one
wrong.
will be provided for you.
Oh,
You
my
can't just come in here and have them arrested just because he says so.
Sir, step back. Well, don't look at me. Now, do you understand these rights?
I'm not trespassing, okay? I live here. I'm his wife.
Do you understand these rights?
We understand the rights. We just don't understand the charges.
What are the charges?
Suspicion of conspiracy to defraud.
Defraud what? Defraud who?
You know what? I'll straighten this out.
You're calling very shy, Aaron. Don't bother.
Call them off!
No, I'm just an interested bystander, and from where I'm standing, it's very interesting.
Adam, don't do this.
According to certain authorities,
One's in your pocket?
this is just the beginning. Crystal and Babe could be going to prison for a very long time. I hope you ladies ate a good lunch. Your next meal will not be gourmet. Or meals, I should say. Days, months, years. Nothing but slop, gruel, and misery.
Adam, you are angry, but don't take it out on Babe. Don't punish her for my mistake.
I'm afraid it's out of my hands.
Mr. Chandler, what happened?
Nothing, Winifred. Everything's fine. Officers, take them.
I'll have a lawyer meet you down at the station. I'll get the charges dropped, bail posted, whatever needs to be.
Thank you,
okay?
JR. Ow!
Mr. Chandler, is there anything that I can do for you?
Yeah, clean out their closets. Toss everything. Call the exterminator.
Stop it, Dad. Winifred, can you go check on my son? Let him know that his mother will be home real soon.
Yes, sir. Right away.
With a little luck and a prudent judge, little Adam may never see those women again.
One of those women is about to have a baby, and the other one nearly died.
Well, they look healthy to me.
If anything happens to Crystal or her baby, or Babe has a relapse, it will be on your head, mon ami.
Oh, I've dealt with worse.
You haven't dealt with me.
Is that a threat?
Yes, it is. I'll stop you. I will stop this.
Show some wisdom, boy. Keep your threats to yourself.
I've learned from the best.
Ah, have you never been on the receiving end of my wrath?
Well, bring it.
Hang on. I was just looking out the window upstairs. I saw Crystal and Babe in handcuffs. Did you get him arrested? Stay out of it. Adam! Crystal's having a baby. You know, not mine. Not my problem. Oh, Adam, I know you're hurting. I know. Oh, don't start with it. Save your blasted advice for those idiots who mistake your drivel for wisdom. Adam, you love Crystal. She's your wife. That's where you and I differ. Because you have enough tolerance to be happy with a town tramp for a wife.
Your life is just beginning here. If you had run off with Babe and little Adam, you would have lost every opportunity for your brilliant career. A real home, except prison.
That's my choice.
JR would have hunted you down to the ends of the earth to get his child back. And what about Babe? Babe wouldn't have had any peace.
You didn't tell JR that Babe was alive because you were worried about Babe's peace of mind. You told JR because you didn't want me to leave with Babe.
I want what's best for you. But if you think that involves you and a life with Babe, okay, I'll accept that.
Like hell you will.
You and Babe actually have a chance at a real future now because of me.
Oh, is that how you sleep at night, Erica? You do all these terrible things and then you tell yourself you do them for the right reasons.
There was no way that I was going to watch my fabulous, brilliant, courageous son just blow up his entire future. And if I could find a way to stop that from happening, you better believe I was going to jump at it.
So this is where I jump into your arms and thank you?
Look, maybe you'll understand someday why I did what I did. Maybe one day when you have a child of your own. But you know what? If you never speak to me again, I am not going to regret having stopped you from making a terrible mistake. And I would make the same choice if I had to do it all over again.
You didn't even ask why JR was blackmailing Babe. It's not a secret anymore, Erica. Babe is free. JR doesn't have any more power over her. She can do whatever she wants. She can live her own life with whomever she wants.
I'm very glad to hear that. Hello?
Erica, Adam, if you want to purge Babe from your son's life, do exactly as I say.
Add it up. 9 months. The baby's mine.
You're the father of Crystal's baby. Inconceivable.
Thanks, Pop. So, about this custody thing, what do you think?
Waiting might be a way to go.
I'm not waiting for anything.
Look, an in utero paternity test can be risky for the fetus. Wait till the baby's born, then do the test. We'll take it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Pop, I don't have to prove anything. Crystal's already admitted the baby is mine.
Yeah.
Well, let's say, for argument's sake, what if Crystal retracts her admission?
No way. Now that Adam knows, there's no turning back.
Yeah. With Adam in the mix, who knows what's going to happen? Chandlers have always been very complicated.
They're only getting more complicated by the minute. But in terms of paternity, I've already got everything I need. Back when Dixie and I thought that Emma McDermott might be Kate, I submitted a DNA profile. And the baby's DNA profile is already on record because of Crystal's CVS test. All we have to do is compare the two. How soon can we get results?
Worthy is not the point.
Can it be part of the point?
We both deserve the real thing.
I'm on board with that.
Okay, say we do this. We walk down the aisle, we do the whole honeymoon thing. You wake up and I wake up and there's no turning back.
Sounds good to me.
Look, you deserve the real thing, too. I feel like I'm taking advantage of you.
Wow, where did that come from?
Look, marriage is huge. It's bigger than huge. It's forever. I mean, you get married because you think it's a good idea at the time, or because you share a child, or because you get along. It's not enough. The whole heart, mind, body, and soul thing has to come into play.
And you're afraid that we don't have that, is that what you're saying? Well, I would never have asked you to marry me if I didn't think I could love you the way you need.
What about what you need, Ryan?
All I need is you. And the future that we could have. Now I have this ring burning a hole in my pocket here that I would really like to put on your finger. You have doubts. I get that. But I don't. I have no doubts. And I want you to lean on me. And I know we can do this. And I want to prove it to you.
No, but I don't want you to prove anything.
I love you with wet clothes and hay in your hair. I love you today more than I loved you yesterday. I'm going to love you tomorrow more than I did today.
You don't know that.
Oh, yes, I do. I know it. Like I know the sun is going to come up every day. And I know that I will learn something new and incredible about you every single day.
Morning breath? Wet towels on the bathroom floor? Complete tone deafness?
The way your face lights up when you talk about your dreams. The way you bite your lip a little bit. Like you just kind of bite a little bit.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you do. A little bit. You do, and I love it. And nobody wears a shirt inside and out like you do.
Okay, now you're just making fun of me.
And your coffee. I will drink your coffee every day for the rest of my life. Now, if that is not love, then I don't know what is. You're incredible. You're incredible. And you're unforgettable. And you're totally and completely irreplaceable. And I know we haven't known each other that long. We haven't been dating that long. But ever since you threatened me with that fireplace brush, you had me. And you get a little more of me every single day. And yes, I love that you're Emma's mother. I really do. But I love that you're you. Way more.
You know, Tad, regardless of whether the child is yours or not, you are on a collision course with Adam.
I can handle Adam.
Well, I know you've had run-ins with him in the past, over Dixie and JR, but this, sleeping with his wife, child he thought was yours,
Look,
it's going to come after you.
All I care about is that little girl, okay? There's no way I'm going to let Adam Chandler raise her. You do know it's a her, right?
Yeah, it's ironic, isn't it? Oh, well, son, I'm very, very happy for you. I think you'd be a great father to that little girl. You've done a fine job with Jamie.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry, but we don't know anything beyond Crystal's admission.
A granddaughter. My goodness. It's been a long time since we had one of those in the family. Ruth's going to be thrilled.
Maybe we should, wait to spread the joy till we have some concrete proof.
Sugar and spice. Wonder what she's going to be like. Probably have your sense of humor. Huh?
Hopefully her grandfather will temper that with some wisdom.
Lord have mercy.
Come in.
Dr. Martin?
Oh, yes.
The results you ordered?
Yeah, thank you. Well, this is official. You're going to have a daughter.
I'm so sorry, babe. I knew I was going to be taking on the devil, but I did not expect him to go after you.
What do you think Adam's pregnant with anyway?
I don't know, but it's not going to be pretty, whatever it is.
I was told you all were here.
Derek.
What are they doing, cuffed? This is how you treat a pregnant woman and a woman who nearly died?
Uncuff my clients. I was about to do that. O'Neill? Sir.
So what are Babe and Crystal charged?
Conspiracy to defraud.
To defraud who?
The Western Continental Life Insurance Company. Mrs. Chandler and Mrs. Chandler colluded to bilk Western Continental out of $1 million.
What? Oh, come on. Who gave you that crazy idea?
An informant.
I can guess who that is.
Oh.
You are way off base here. Zoe and I are friends.
Oh, no. Don't you pull the just friends thing here. Now, Zoe walked into the room and you totally lit up.
I did not.
Okay, you can deny it all you want, but it won't go away.
There is no it.
Okay, sit down. Listen to me, Bianca. You're a strong woman. You are intelligent. You are brave, but you do not need this. Please, Bianca, I think you need as much space away from Zoe as possible. So, all against hiring Zoe, raise your hands.
Okay, I get it. You're pregnant. Your hormones are eating your brain cells. This is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah? Zoe was beaming at you. See that? Stop that. Don't stop. That right there, that glowing, that happiness, stop. Bianca, please. Come on, a transgender in transition. Bianca, if you go there, you are asking for trouble.
They agreed to hire me. Will you teach me how to use the copier?
Yes, Zoe. I'd be crazy not to hire you.
Very kind of you.
It's the truth.
See my sisters?
They're in a meeting.
My fate hangs in the balance.
Well, I promised Bianca and Kendall I would help with the fall launch.
Well, we could use all the help we can get. Just pick a desk. There's plenty to choose from.
You haven't heard from Babe, have you? I tried to reach her on her cell. She's not answering. Do you know if she's coming in today?
Manfred, I need to see Crystal right away.
I'm sorry, sir. She's...
What is it? Is it the baby?
She was arrested. And young Mrs. Chandler, they're both in jail.
Wait, I did not hijack anybody's $1 million. This is nuts.
It appears the younger Mrs. Chandler, Arabella, Babe, took out a policy on her own life for $1 million and named her mother as beneficiary.
Yeah? So I had to. I couldn't trust Adam to take care of my mother.
Very wise under the circumstances.
No laws were broken as of yet.
I'm getting to that. The other Mrs. Chandler, Crystal, filed the insurance claim, allegedly knowing her daughter was still alive.
Well, I didn't file anything.
Crystal, maybe it would be better if we talked first if we
There's nothing to talk about. I'm innocent.
Is this your signature?
Yes. Wait a minute. Adam had me sign tons of documents when Babe died, when we thought she was dead. I was out of my mind grieving. I was in a fog.
But the claim was signed and filed, and Babe was very much alive, which you allegedly knew.
No, I didn't file anything.
This is a setup.
Open and shut, if you ask me.
You know what? All this talk about collusion and conspiracy is just crazy. I didn't even know Babe was alive until just before she came out of hiding.
But she did stay in hiding a good deal longer than she had to. Now, why was that? So you could plan to collect the cash or how to spend it?
Well, this is a crock. Let them go.
I can't do that.
Derek, the signature on the bottom of a claim form is hardly an indictment. You have no proof as to what Crystal knew or when she knew it. You have to let him go.
There's a witness.
To a crime that hasn't happened.
Apparently, the source can place Crystal with Babe just hours before the insurance claim was
And
filed.
just who would this witness be? Ah, here she is.
Kendall, I love you. And it is sweet of you to be concerned. And I mean this in the nicest possible way. Stay the hell out of my personal life. So, you admit it. Then, you and Zoe are more than just friends. You're falling for Zoe.
We are discussing Zoe's role at Fusion. Yeah, if such a thing is possible, which I doubt.
I don't understand why this is such a big deal. Zoe worked at Fusion before. It was a great collaboration.
Yes, when she was a he.
Oh, so now you're discriminating?
No, Bianca, this is not discrimination. It's aesthetic reality. Okay? We could slather Zoe in every product from our warehouse, and she would still look like a linebacker in drag.
Kendall, that is not cool.
I'm sorry. It's just that we have an image that we have to maintain, and our clients expect to see that image.
Well, if Zoe doesn't fit in here, then I don't either.
Excuse me?
If we can't find a position for Zoe at Fusion, then you're going to need to find a replacement for me.
So you and Erica, did you patch things up?
You're lucky I'm still talking to you. When did you become such a champion of Erica anyway?
I heard her calling your name, knocking on our door. So impassioned and sincere, with that big ugly door in her way.
So you're saying you felt sorry for my mother?
I was impressed by her and envious of you.
Don't be.
Do you know what I would give to have my mother show up? Desperate to talk to me and be with me and work things out.
You're not close.
Oh, my mother's a sweet woman. She loved her little boy. But, well, if all I'd done was get arrested for murder, the whole switching gender thing, dressing in women's clothes, I think it would be a little too much for her. I'm envious of you. Do you know how lucky you are?
What was the question?
Did you see Crystal and Babe together on the night in question or not?
Don't let my father use you to punish Crystal.
Let her answer.
You have nothing to do with this.
Erica, please. Don't keep us in suspense. You could just say that you don't recall.
There was no crime. No money has been collected. No one's run away.
My company needs answers.
I'd like to speak to Adam alone.
He didn't prime you? You're losing your touch. Look, I get that you're not fans of Crystal and Babe. But you do understand that you'll be helping to charge two innocent women with a crime that they didn't commit.
We both know these women are not innocent. They've conspired before.
This isn't about conspiracy or collusion or money.
No, it certainly isn't. It's about the fact that Crystal is pregnant with my baby.
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry that Dr. Feelbetter isn't here today, but you're lucky because scraped knees happen to be my specialty. Did you know that? So I'm going to be real gentle. I'm going to put this on like this. Now, there. Does that hurt?
No. See, baby girl, this is why we want to swing in the swing and not jump out of it.
Well, I just wanted to fly.
Oh.
And who doesn't, right? I mean, the birds get to have all the fun. But here's the deal. You have to wait till you grow up and you go to school. And in school, you learn how to make special wings just for humans. But until that happens, we're going to stay on the ground, okay? Okay. So is that better? Yeah?
Yes.
A little bit? A little bit? You still ticklish in here? You a little bit in here, too? Are you a little ticklish in here, too? You still ticklish. I'm glad to see the scrape knee didn't affect your ticklishness.
Come on, Julia and Kathy are waiting for you outside. Let's go play. Let's go play. You're so wonderful with her. You'll always have as much access to Emma as you want.
You're turning me down?
It could never work, Ryan. I was crazy to think it was even possible.
It is possible.
Oh,
we love each other.
We are in two completely different worlds.
Just don't say no. Say maybe.
That wouldn't be fair. To you or to me.
You're threatening to quit if I don't hire Zoe and you're just friends? It's not a threat. Zoe has asked for a chance, and I think that she deserves one. You're the one who said that you wanted employees with courage. What takes more courage than what Zoe's done? Transitioning from a man to a woman with the entire world watching? If you're too blind to see what Zoe has to offer, then we don't have anything else to discuss. Have you always been this relentless? Relentless? That would be you.
I gotta tell you, Zoe, Kendall is relentless.
I'm still betting on Bianca. Let me see. So, have we made our decision?
Yes, we have. You're hired.
You owe me $10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will not let you down.
I'm sure you won't. Well, Josh and I can fill you in on the fall launch color scheme. There's a couple question marks here. So, what do you think of this boy?
Vicky Novell, Pine Valley Bulletin. Are there any comments from the Fusion principals on this morning's events?
You can't be talking about Zoe. That just happened
Babe
this
Chandler?
morning.
She and her mother have been arrested?
You know this is Adam trying to get back at us, right?
Babe, what I know is that you didn't return to your family after the Satin Slayer was caught. Now, why? Were you planning to just disappear? What?
I was thinking about it.
With your mother?
No, with Josh.
You look pale. When's the last time you ate something?
I'm good.
Well, maybe we should find you a place to lie down.
Since when do you care what I want, Tad?
I don't. I care about our baby.
Adam, what on earth have you dragged me into?
Why did you tell Jadar that Babe was alive?
I thought he should know.
Yeah, you wanted to keep her away from Josh.
Josh saved Babe's life. Everyone should be extremely grateful.
Babe and Crystal had made your life hell. They stole Bianca's daughter, and now Babe is circling your son. Now, what better way to babe-proof Josh than to send those two women away for a long, long time? What are you doing in here?
I'm just trying to figure out how to get Annie back. She turned me down. Not even a maybe.
So, then, we've lost Aaron. You lost Cambius. And now you're going to let Annie get away.
No, I'm not. I'm going to fight for her. I just have to figure out the right way to do that.
Period.
I don't like it, but I understand why it was an option. I'm not that man anymore. I'll prove it to you. You'll be glad that you stayed in Pine Valley with me.
JR, I'm not with you. I appreciate you standing up to your father and hiring Jack to represent us, but
I just really hope you're not doing this in hopes that I'll come back to you. Because it's not going to happen.
I'll get you and Crystal home.
You and Crystal, huh?
It was one night.
One productive night. Lots of fallout.
Gosh, you think?
So Crystal had an affair, Adam. I understand how that feels, believe me, but divorce her. Don't send her back to prison. Crystal did more than commit adultery. She's a thief. And so is her daughter.
I didn't think it was possible. But this is a new low even for you and Babe.
You know, I may be pregnant, but I can still take you on.
I'd say you're in enough trouble without adding assault charges.
Can we finish up here, please? Erica, it all comes down to you. Did you see Babe and Crystal Chandler on the night in question, yes or no? Do we proceed with the charges, or do we let Babe and Crystal go home?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
I intend to sue for custody.
I have the power to make sure that Babe